Hello everyone. Today we'll create the typical Russian house or USSR house. We've got too much houses like that in our country. I'll build the house that I see on my street, nearly my house. And now I'll create the grass for that, and we need to make a territory for our future house. Have you ever seen the houses in Russia? Or maybe you wanted to see them in real life? Most of them were built in the times of the USSR, and this house is it is a typical 70 years house that it is everywhere in Russia today. Nowadays they won't build these houses, but in the times of the USSR there were built very much houses like that. Today everybody want to economy is money, so they build the high houses. For example, I live in 22-story house, and that will be a 5-story house. I can tell you that I didn't construct the inside floors in the house, because it would take more time. To be honest, I built that for 4 hours, and that was very difficult. I've made mistakes, but I repaired these mistakes. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like it, please like video and subscribe if you really want. If you don't want to subscribe, that's also okay. Everybody's got his own opinion. Leave the comments if you want. Maybe you want to know something other about Soviet houses. I don't know, maybe I don't have such good skill to build that faster, but I've built that for 4 hours. I don't know why. Maybe if I didn't mistake, I would make it for a half of an hour faster, but no more. I've also changed the parts that I build, because it was very difficult to build one part. It was the routine that I don't like routine, to be honest. As you can see, I made mistake here, but I'll recreate this fast. It would be really interesting to know what the houses are in your country now and what the houses were in your country before. Please write in the comments. As you remember, I built the house like I see in my street. There are some houses like that. They're all identically. But that is not the one typical house for the USSR and for Russia too. We've got 9-story houses, 12-story houses. And maybe, I don't remember, but seems like I have seen the 2-story houses with flats, no, not the private houses. They look the same, but they've got two stories, two floors. The roof was one of the real problems here. Seems like I've spent more than an hour only for roof. And I didn't do that for one time because I've been very tired of that. I built a roof and then I came to build the windows because it was very boring. That's why I didn't build the floor in this house, inside this house, because it was really difficult to build the roof, and I would spend nearly an hour just to build the floors that you never see after that. When the house will be ready, you won't see something inside. In the beginning I thought about making the house and the flats too, but when I just started to build that, I understood that it's impossible because I need another scale. It would be much greater house. It would be bigger, and that would be very difficult, and it would take a very long time. I can show you a typical flat in Russia if you want, but it would be another project. It wouldn't be inside the big house, because it's almost impossible. As you can see, I did a mistake again. I suppose that I'll make the same project one time for a week, the same scale of the project, because I cannot do something like that every day. It takes really much time, really many time. If there are any Russian watchers, please write in the comments too. Subscribe if you want. Looks like I almost finished the one side. Just one side. I've spent around an hour or two for that. Now it's on the other side. And of course I built the glass to the windows for that. But I did it some later. I did it when I finished building the house. As you can see, I built the windows. I noticed some mistakes here too when I built the windows, so I repaired them. It's interesting how much nights have I spent in this game, because I didn't count it. But it seems like I've slept in this game very often. Looks like it will be over soon. I'll build some grass after that too, around the house. As you can see, I've built a territory in the sea, in the ocean. I don't know. So that was because I've tried to start recording this video for several times, and I've just didn't find the best map than that. All of the territory was not smooth, so I needed to create it myself. How do you think how much blocks I built for that time? I think it's around 10,000 blocks. I don't know, but that was really hard. And of course I know that it is not the biggest project in the world. I just don't even imagine how people usually build real great real great projects. Maybe sometimes I will build it the same way, but I don't understand that now. As you remember, I just started to play Minecraft recently. That's difficult enough for me. That's the final part of this house. I'll just make the roof. Maybe it's not a copy of the roof of that, but I don't know why I cannot just create a thin block that that unites to another one, so that I think they would look much better than that. Maybe I just didn't find that. Alright, as you can see, there are a balcony, 3 windows, balcony 2 windows, balcony 3 windows, balcony 2 windows, and so on. And that's the full copy of the house that is outside in my street, that I see in my window now. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this, and I'll be waiting for you in my next video. Remember that I record videos every day. Okay, goodbye.